What's up, guys? This is Hauntfreaks RCT Gaming, bringing you what could very well be the last video of the year. Now, first and foremost, I would like to wish everybody out there who's watching this and involved in the different projects, CoinOps, Paxeros, everywhere, and anybody out there, happy holidays. I hope you guys have a great time. Today I'm going to be talking about something that kind of came and went, and basically, you know, not much was talked about either of them, but I needed to make a space for it here because I felt that in both cases they were merited to be showcased. And of course, what I'm talking about is Hauntfreaks 2, not one, but 2 packs for next. They are, or at least one of them were, unofficial. From the point on of this recording has not become official yet. However, the Model 3 one is an official download pack for next, so you can grab that. And the other one, if it's not official, by the time I edit and upload this, I will have the link for you to download as well. Now, in the case of Atomiswave, of course, Atomiswave is something that I've mentioned before, had been already incorporated. By the way, for those who don't know, the video intro right here is from Rob Flicks. In the case of Atomiswave as a system was already incorporated. I believe it is in one of the iterations of Next. Not sure if it was the arcade one or the mini, but it was already incorporated. However, it was by default hidden. It's a system that you could bring forward just by changing a setting. However, Hauntfreaks, what he did was turn it into a pack. He made it fully fleshed out, included all of the games, all the 23 games, because the one included before only had a few. So this one is a more complete package in that sense. And as you can see here, it has everything from the quirky to the standard and popular fare. All of them are here. And of course, a lot of my favorites, because Atomiswave as a system is one of my top arcade systems to have and play. I enjoy it very, very much, and for people who have and enjoy CoinOps, to have this in a complete form makes me very happy. Now, of course, this one is managed not by MAME, but is managed by the Demo emulator. So bear in mind, any changes that you want to incorporate it, you need to do it through the emulator itself. You need to go into the folder and into the demo folder and go into the options and change it as you like. So before we go into Model 3, let's take this one for a spin. Of course, one of my favorites here, aside from Sam Show 6, is Fist of the North Star. Very obscure but awesome game. Came out on the PlayStation 2 at one point. But I prefer, of course, the original one over the PlayStation 2 version, because the PlayStation 2 version did come out very nice. However, I feel that this one is a lot more sharper and more, quicker. I don't know, it just pops out more, stands out more, the graphics and sound and stuff. And for the longest time, the emulation on this was very spotty, a lot of artifacts and stuff, and in recent years, they perfected it. You know, basically they made it arcade perfect.
The time of retribution, that one, decide the
Now, of course, these games, if you want to enjoy to the fullest, I recommend you connect a tournament stick. I'm using the Xbox pad right now. That's what it's configured for, but given that it uses the Xbox 360 or Xbox One controller configuration, you can just plug in, if you have a USB tournament stick or something like that, and just, you know, straight up go ahead and play. You fat bastard! Get off me! Now this one has amazing special moves. There you go. I was about to mention that, but so many moves and stuff, you tend to forget most of them. And I haven't played it in a bit. Alright. Now, of course, all of the others are there for you to try out, play, and have fun with. I have covered Atomiswave in the past. You can go and check my Atomiswave showcase that I have on my HyperPie 2 PC if you want to see more games. But as a pack for coin-ups, I think this is pretty much par for the course. Awesome. Go ahead and pick it up. Now, on the Model 3 side of things, this one was also standard for coin-ups for some time, running them through MAME. However, there were a lot of titles that were missing from that. So given that I had a updated Super Model emulator running them pretty well on my side, I, you know, in a conversation with Hauntfreaks, he was intrigued by it, and I facilitated the emulation, and he loved it and wanted to make a pack. And from there, that's how we got to this point right here. And it is not absolutely complete, but you have at least 19 games for you to enjoy, including this one right here, Ocean Hunter. And I know a lot of you guys love Sega arcades, and we're very happy when you saw this coming around. So thanks, Hauntfreaks, for taking a chance on this. Now, as you can see, just like with the Atomiswave one, you have the option of playing it with the correct aspect ratio as I'm playing it here. But you need to configure it from the Super Model UI XA inside the emulator folder for this, which is Super Model. Okay, the next one we have here, of course, is Star Wars Trilogy Arcade, which is one that was missing from the original one. And of course, you can play this in original aspect ratio, or you can play it full screen stretched out. whatever floats your boat, you know, just go ahead in the options in Supermodel, and you can change that to whatever you want. Let's go. Usually Yavin is usually the one that. Let's do Endor. Oh yeah, baby. Let's do this. Now I have right here, I'm controlling with the Xbox 360, which is not very optimal for this, but at least it's an option. If you want, however, and you know what you're doing, you can also assign this to mouse control. I do not know how to set up, in any case, for something like the aim tracks, and I know I'm going to get a ton of questions on that. It's something that I don't have personally, so I don't have much info. You would need to research that. But at least 360 and mouse control is here. There you go, sucker. And you're done. And you, sir, are done. Now bear in mind, both of these systems can be played at 1080p. I'm playing with my monitor on 4K, so it actually scales appropriately. Oh man, I'm about to die. Oops, killed an Ewok. So sad. And that's it, guys. So let's see what else we can do here before... Oh, Daytona, which is a very popular one, and one that was requested a lot. So let's go ahead here and take her for a spin. Now, once again, guys, for you guys viewing from this point on, I am playing it in this aspect ratio because I always like the original aspect ratio of the machine, of the arcade. It's not that you're stuck doing it this way. Now, the only thing I would recommend you not to mess around with would be resolution, because the way it's configured, it will give you optimal results. So if you want, you know, go ahead and change controls and aspect ratio. If you want it full screen or windowed, I don't know, whatever you like best. But resolution should be left for now the way it is, as it seems to be the one that scales the best for some reason. That, of course, only applies for those who don't know much what they're getting into. But if you're a seasoned veteran working with emulators and stuff, and you know this one inside out, then be my guest. Go ahead, tweak to your needs. Uh-oh. Very bad corner there. But you guys get the idea. And we're back to the wheel. So I will leave it up to you. Again, both of them already came out a while back. However, I really wanted to give them mention here, showcase them, bring them forward in case anybody missed them, because taking into consideration at such a fast pace that the packs are coming out from everybody wants to get their packs out. I didn't want this one, just like Stannis's Zelda pack, to get lost in the whole rush. So go ahead, if you like Model 3 and Atomiswave, go ahead and pick it up. And I wish you once again Merry Christmas, and for those who don't celebrate that, Happy Holidays, and I will see you in the next one. Happy New Year, guys. I hope we do much more in the new year.